My name's Monty.
My name is Laz.
My name is Andre.
And you're watching
The LSDP.
Guy. Have you ever been in the movie theater and there's like teenage kids being annoying?
Oh, dude, I hate that
being
shit.
all scandalous.
Would you rather deal with a teenage kid or the kid that, the like 4-year-old that occasionally yells randomly?
Hey, shut up!
Or the teenager that like keeps pushing your seat with his feet?
Oh, that would suck. Imagine you're on a date and the fucking teenager keeps like, what do? Do you stand up to
Hey,
a little
buddy.
Personally, me, I'm knocking them out.
Damn.
Him and his date, or just him?
They guilty by association. They both got to get it.
They both got it. Whoever you're on a date with gets the girl and you get the guy.
Yeah.
Or the boy in this case.
Yeah.
He's underage, so you would go to jail if you do that.
I'd rather him go to jail for hitting an underage kid than doing something else to an underage kid.
These are R. Kelly. When you say teenager,
Go to jail.
how young are we talking?
You'd rather him go to jail for him hitting
a kid than doing something else to a little kid.
R. Kelly?
You.
Oh, no, I'm not. What the fuck are you saying? If I would rather sexually
he said that you're gonna go
assault
to
a kid?
No, he said that you would go to jail for hitting a kid. I'm like, I'd rather you go to jail for hitting the kid than doing something else to the kid. You know?
hitting. What do you mean by that?
Well, I personally only.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you like hitting, like smashing.
Show me on this doll here. What you mean by that?
Seems like a familiar scenario. Just kept that in the tuck.
Speaking about tucked,
Not the only thing he keeps tucked.
yeah, you guys tucked in or tucked out kind of guy?
Are you asking me if I'm circumcised? Personally, me, I'm a no hoodie gang.
Wait,
I don't got a hoodie.
Oh, never mind. Have you ever seen Scary Movie 2? I got it from there.
Sorry to make you uncomfortable.
Wasn't asking if you were circumcised or not.
He
give you the look?
Shit.
What do you mean by that?
Like if you're schmegma gang, just say that, bro.
What's Schmegma Gang? What is that?
Wait. Oh, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say, what did George have to did George correlate to like
Nah.
or is this guy just thinking about circumcision?
He's thinking about circumcision, but it's because in Scary Movie, that, one of the guys, he's getting ready in front of the boys. They're all like, yeah, we're going to go. I think they're going to a party or something. And he's getting ready, and he's like, hey, guys. He turns around, and his dick's tucked in. He's like, tucked in or out? And they're all like, oh, ow. It was just random and funny.
Scary movie, you said?
Scary Movie 2.
Must have missed this scene.
Yeah.
That's
dude,
the one with.
You got to go back and rewatch it, dude.
Is that the one with Scream or not Scream?
Nah.
Not Scream. That's the one with the scary, they go to the haunted house.
You know what we should do? We should.
Is that the one where like they're playing basketball at a random place?
Oh yeah.
The fucking guy in the fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do we need to rewatch
stupid.
like at least those?
We
first
gotta
two?
watch that shit. The guy with the hand.
And then do the reaction to that. That'd be hella
What
fire.
does he say? It's my strong hand. Or my good hand. I don't know.
Would you take that hand or would you fall out that window?
Nah, fuck that. Fucking fall to your death.
It's insane, bro.
It was all bad.
That's when movies were good.
Yeah, dude. If they have a Scary Movie 5, I don't think it'd be. Did they even have a Scary Movie 5? I think they had a 4th. I didn't even watch
You'd be surprised. South Park is still hanging.
Yeah.
Still going crazy with it.
Are the Wayans brothers like parody? Like that's what they do, right? Like they usually just make parodies and shit.
Like white chicks and shit like that.
Yeah.
I like that movie, White Chicks.
It's probably one of their better movies, but
Yeah, you can't recreate that movie. You can't make a sequel to that movie.
a lot of their movies suck. Like Meet the Neighbors or whatever. Or
What's another one? Didn't they have one where one of them was like a baby or some shit?
oh, that one was Little Man. That one was good.
Yeah.
That fool was like me. He got all fucking. He trying to get breastfed and shit.
Well, how do you boys feel today, huh? It's the first part of the year. I mean, we're recording still in 2023, but
It is New Year's.
by the
today.
time you're hearing this, it's the new
It's
year.
the new year. I already feel like a new person.
Really? I'm gonna feel like I'm just a couple of days away. Well, let's get this show on the road. Hope everyone's feeling good out there today. Hope you're feeling lovely. It's a new year. Don't fall off.
I've been knowing that we if you take a slice of me, it's all right with me.
Money has something important going on. He keeps checking his phone.
Monty,
Are we okay, Monty?
Is she
We're
all
okay,
right?
we're okay.
What's her name?
No. It's top secret.
I
Information
said-
I can't disclose.
What's her name?
If it starts with a J, bro, just give it up. They're toxic.
It's a J.
I don't believe in any of that. It's like the horoscope shit.
Oh, I don't know. I
Dude.
just keep seeing that shit. If their name starts with a J, leave. They're toxic.
You actually, how many girls
don't
do you think
believe
believe that shit? How many people do you think believe that?
A lot of
A
people.
lot of people.
You know what I heard about the horoscope shit too? That supposedly each horoscope is like a demon. So when you like classify yourself as one, you're kind of inviting them in.
Who said?
That's hey, don't take it from me. Take
I
it
saw
from
it on the,
TikTok.
I saw.
Hey, a lot of crazy shit on there, man.
I fucking love TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like you'll be scrolling and then like out of nowhere, like
I never
you-
thought about that.
You end up in some crazy.
I'm a whole
algorithm.
demon.
I'm a whole demon. I'm on demon time.
Do you guys have any goals for the new year or what?
Goals for the new year. I'm trying to go harder on the pod. Pods.
I like that. I like that. Laz,
Probably similar. Just get everything that like I focus on in life. Just advance that. Nothing crazy. Just
Everything that I got going on now, just
better
boost
next
it.
year.
I fuck
Times
with
it
that.
by 10 or 100. You know.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
A lot of content. I want to make a lot of content. I want to be a YouTuber. You know.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to make money. I don't want to work anymore, bro. I want to be a lazy bum.
Well, we're only like 200 followers away on YouTube,
Boom.
and
So if you're listening to this and don't follow us on YouTube, please follow us
yeah,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
And help Laz be a bum because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to work.
I want to be a YouTuber, guys.
Yeah, help Laz be a YouTuber.
I mean, personally, I don't want to fucking work either. You know what I mean? It was an extremely busy year for me. I'm trying to be more organized, more calculated. I saw this video about the law of accumulation, and it pretty much like sums it up.
I like that.
Pretty much, it's like everything that you do either like puts you one step closer to your quote unquote goal, or it takes you one step further than your goal. That's the law of accumulation. you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think obviously it could be applied anywhere and shit, but I think I'm gonna apply that this year. You know, try not to be distracted.
Nice. Those are good goals.
What about you, Chris? You got any goals?
He has no aspirations in life. That's why he ended up here with us.
I just came to kick it.
I'll give you a goal. Your goal is to go on stage at least for 30 seconds or 45 seconds to do a little
Open
bit
mic.
on the open mic.
2024.
2024. That's
Yeah.
our goal for you.
All right. I'm there.
That's dope. That's dope.
We'll vlog it and we'll put it up for the people to see. If he bombs, we're definitely putting it up.
It's inevitable. It's
Oh shit.
Unedible? What?
inevitable.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a happy new year from the LSDP. We want to say thank you for rocking with us all these years. It's been two. We're starting to go crazy.
We are.
I'm excited for the year. I know we're gonna knock a lot of shit out, and I hope all the listeners are fucking applying this shit to themselves, I guess, in their own way.
Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. How's you guys' holidays? What'd you guys do or what?
Dude, it was good. Spend it with family. You know,
yeah.
the huge. What'd you guys get for Christmas?
All the guy shit.
The guy.
All the guy shit.
I
get like body
underwear.
wash.
I opened my gifts and I was like, hell yeah.
I don't have to buy underwear for another year.
No, I got hooked up. They got me some good shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
You spent it with the fam
Yeah.
or with the homies?
No. I haven't been going out, to be honest. Like, I've been soaking in my fucking, like, we were talking about this before. Like, I was so busy, like, this last quarter of the year. So, like, to finally have some time off and just fucking relax and just sit at home, bro, it's so fucking amazing, you know?
It is.
I was literally just going to the gym, coming home, and
Priceless.
enjoying my time.
Yeah, it was cool. This was the first year that it was just me, my kids, and my wife.
Yeah.
And it was probably the most that I've enjoyed it. Every year, I think I enjoy, like, I think one year I was with my family down in Georgia, and I was so grateful for that. And then last year, I think I was with my wife's family, and I was grateful for that. But this year it was just us, and it was cool because I was like, we didn't have to take presents anywhere. Like, they just had to open them. My kids just opened them here. We set them up here, and they were able to play with them here.
Yeah. Any new traditions?
New traditions? Nothing yet, bro. No new traditions.
Damn, it's crazy. It's crazy that I'm gonna get back to Monty because I want to ask this guy something. It's crazy because like, do you guys think that like being like, what would you guys consider yourselves? First generation, second generation?
I'm definitely
second generation Mexican. Is that what?
Yeah.
No, you're first generation in this country.
Oh, first generation here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm first generation then.
I'm second. My kids are third.
So do you think because
a charm?
Because I know like third and fourth generation like Mexicans, and like I feel like they're more American. Like, do you think it's like as that trickles down, do you think the traditions and stuff like that kind of die out?
Oh yeah, they start implementing the elf on the shelf and all that once you go third.
So you didn't,
I think so because my kids are definitely going to grow up different than I did. And I'm second generation, but my mom's first. But she was born in a border town and raised a lot in Mexico, so it was really like she was like no generation, and I was first. And now my kids got it easy because we almost did Elf on the Shelf this year, but I thought
I knew it.
I've been seeing that shit all over my timeline. You know, all the new parents, all the people I went to school with and shit.
We're just breaking
dumb kids. I would never fall for that shit.
Honestly, I think it's cool. I think like
I think
it's like for my wife, it's a lot of inner healing. Like I see it, and that, for me, like the present giving is like the inner healing. Like I give my kid what he wants and then what I would have wanted. So I give him too much, you know. But it's like my inner healing of everything. You know?
It feels good giving. I bought gifts for like my whole family, even my cousins, aunts, grandma, everybody. And then I still felt like after everyone got their gift, I was like, damn, I wish I would have bought more. Because it felt good, you know, as you were giving it to them, as they were opening it up. Like,
especially for us, like when we're not too far from like, a lot of us are first, second generation. Our parents are from Mexico. And we know that like, I like to give everyone gifts because a lot of those people have never even received a gift, you know, because they didn't have the money to. And now they're older and everyone's excuse is, nah, we should only buy the kids gifts. So some of these people go their whole lives without receiving a single gift or receiving like a good gift. So I always try to like, everyone gets a gift. And you notice that people are grateful for it.
Oh yeah,
because some people do just get socks. People just get socks
or like chocolates. Don't ever get me chocolates. So I do
no. That's like an average thing, you know. But then you go and like get someone like something a little bigger but not too big. Maybe like a record. $30, a record player $60. You know, like
something
that's hard.
Something like that, and it's like if they're not expecting it and they're opening it, that's like the best feeling.
So would you guys think you guys are good gift givers?
That's me.
Like, do you guys think you guys give good gifts to the person, or do you think that you're like, fuck it, hope he likes this?
Nah, I pride myself in not being Santa Claus. I do not want your list. I am not getting you anything on your list. I'm gonna get you what I think that you would like, but it's gonna be a good present.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a very good present.
Here,
I'm not Santa Claus, bro.
Here's a Bible for you. I think you'll really like this.
Nah.
You can use this.
I feel like people can't wait because I think I've told you guys on here, like I do every other year. One year I just get my kids gifts, and then other year I get everyone something. Yeah, and I feel like everyone looks forward to the year that I get everyone something. Of course. Because I'm a pretty good gift giver.
I'm looking forward to it too next year.
Yeah, maybe we should do it. Like now that there's 4 of us, we could do like a white elephant.
Oh, great.
Racist.
Another dude, hell yeah. Every white
racist.
Why's it gotta be white?
Dude, every fucking white elephant I do goes horribly for me. Like either someone steals my fucking gift, or I end up getting a shitty gift and no one wants to steal mine. Like
I was so mad one time. My wife, I don't know what it was, but it was a piece of technology, and there was a blanket. And you guys figure out why I was pissed after that.
Okay. There was a piece of technology and there was a blanket.
It's a heated blanket?
It was a blanket.
Is it a heated blanket?
It was just a blanket.
Naturally heated.
She chose the fucking blanket over the piece of technology. I was like, why the fuck would you take the blanket?
What piece of
blanket?
What piece of technology?
I gotta hear her out. I
don't know. I don't know what piece of technology. I don't remember what it was, but it was something usable, like a knockoff Alexa, like an Amazon Alexa type shit.
Oh, okay.
Where I was like, what? Why wouldn't you go for that over the stupid blanket?
I don't know. Those fucking Alexas, I don't trust them at all. I told you guys about my sketchy story.
If her name starts with the A, she's toxic, yo.
Yeah, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
I feel it, man. I was like, that was the only time in the way I think I've ever done one, and it was hella whack. I was like, we brought one gift as a couple because everyone just brought one gift.
I like doing the Secret Santas better, personally.
Secret Santa.
It's like when you all
pick a
name and then you have to give that person a gift, but it's a secret.
Well, I'm with whatever you guys like. I like what you guys like. You guys are my brothers. What the client likes. Nah, but yeah,
I think those secret Santas are cool until you get the person that like is only gonna stick to the minimum.
I fucking hate that.
$50? Oh fuck it. No, that's 52. Nah, they said 50. Sick ass.
Damn.
There's definitely people out there that do that shit, and it's like I'd rather just not be in the Secret Santa with them.
Yeah. Sandra, you said you were going to ask me something.
I was going to put you on blast, but I kind of got over it. I didn't want to put you on blast.
Damn.
Oh, no, blast them, bro. Blast them.
How nice of you.
Oh, no, it's just because I saw your brothers having a lot of fun last night, and I'm like, Monty hasn't posted this. What could he be up to? But that was me. If you know what I'm talking about. That might be why you're checking your phone so often now. Oh,
he's in trouble.
Damn, he's putting two and two together.
My imagination runs rampant.
Detective.
Money's red. Look how red he is.
He's like, what's your name?
That shit's mine.
Mine's about to give you the look, bro.
What
Don't
do you mean?
Playing with this girl like that.
No. I'm saying money's not mine, bro.
Sucking that dick like oxtails off the bone. Fuck you mean?
Hey, oxtails are quite delicious.
Yeah, you did.
You never had oxtail?
Nah,
I've never had oxtail.
Hell yeah. Oxtail pho?
It's fire.
I had lobster rolls one time in San Francisco.
Ooh.
Those are pretty fire.
I'm about to make some lobster mac and cheese tonight.
They finessed the shit out of me that day.
Oh yeah, what? $32 for a little bun?
32? It was like 40 something.
40 something. Oh yeah, they finessed you.
Yeah, they finessed the fuck out of me. But I was on vacation. So
one little thing.
Yeah, like a roll,
and some hard ass chips.
No, it was a nice bread. It was like that Chick-fil-A bread. Fire.
Oh, okay.
Smoky. Oh, sorry. Anyways, well, boys, I want to ask you guys if you guys seen anything interesting that you want to bring to my attention. Personally, I've seen a couple things, but
the most interesting the first thing,
what time are we on right now? It's 2024 technically. People are listening to this in 2024. I want to know what type of time we're on. I
don't know. I saw this and you're the first person I thought of, but when
what are you, gay?
Kanye West apologizing in Hebrew and shit.
Ah, jeez. I told you that this fool was gonna apologize at some point. I love Kanye. I love his music. I love his artistry. I love what he's done to the world. I feel like he's changed the world in whatever percentage it is. He's shifted the world in some sort of percentage or whatever. But I'm at an age where I'm like, all right, the antics are the antics. Do your thing, I'm kind of checked out. I feel like it's been so. We started this pod and we were talking about fucking
2 years ago
Kanye and the
downfall really started 2 years ago,
and the Drake shit, and it was a good thing to see the whole Donda rollouts and the performances and stuff like that. But it's just going right now. I'm at a place where everything in the world, I don't know what's real and what isn't. What's going on with the war? What's going on over here? Why is fucking Kanye being why is he leading the people? There's no one else in the world that can lead the people or whatever.
I feel like
he said he's Moses.
I've been preaching this shit to you.
No.
And you just finally realized you got over his shit, bro. He did one too many things for you, I think.
Yeah. And not necessarily that I got over his shit. It's just I kind of don't care anymore. I read that apparently AI made the fucking that response, or like they ran it through and it's like most likely it's AI generated. Like that response is AI generated.
So you don't even know what's real or fake anymore.
Yeah.
But what if it's like he did it word for word and then he just went to AI and just translated?
So I thought about that too. I really did. I'm like, well, that's what I would do.
Because how many people around him actually could speak in
Hebrew or whatever the fuck, Jewish, or I don't know what the fuck.
Like
the language is.
I know a bunch of people that are Jewish that don't speak Hebrew or whatever language they speak.
I don't know. No facts.
No, there is no facts, but I'm just saying that.
It's like when they say Mexicans speak Mexican.
Out of my personal experience, I've met a couple that do and a couple that don't.
Yeah.
So like, the chances of one being around him, it's probably, I feel like the ones that do are probably pretty against Kanye and they wouldn't be around him.
He could find someone.
Yeah, but I feel like it's
It's
probably easier to just throw it in a generator, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. I mean, but all this to say is like, I've like mentally checked out of like the whole Kanye thing. Like he was supposed to drop an album 2 weeks ago,
and that's why he apologized. That's why I feel like he apologized. They're not letting this shit come out, bro. Who runs the industry? Who runs the industry? He realized like the only thing that I'm actually killing it in, like I can't even like, because we know that through all this shit that he does, like people are gonna not care like you or just like be over it, but the music is something that someone's always gonna be checking on.
Yeah.
And if they know that they run the industry, and they're not letting that little Ty Dolla $ign collab album coming out, bro. It's not gonna come out until they feel like.
So he says he's sorry.
Well, he just said he's sorry,
and in Hebrew.
And then right after he posted like the little socks that he made, the pods. You guys saw that?
No.
Oh, those stupid ass things. Fucking
socks.
Have you ever seen those Balenciaga shoes that are like all one thing?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's a sock
without the sole.
$200.
The sock.
And then
so it's a sock with the rubber sole in.
Pretty much, yeah.
A thin one.
And they fold up. Here's the thing.
People will pay.
People will pay for anything. I saw he posted like the comments of like the initial post, and it was, who was that? Justin LeBoy. He had texted him and he's like, "Yo, we should market these to women." And then he had like screenshotted the comments and like sent it to him. And there was a bunch of girls saying like, "Yo, I would use these after the club or something when I'm tired." I'm just like, they be in the comments and shit, reading everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Kanye's definitely strikes me as the person that either has someone reading some the comments all day, or him himself is. I don't think he personally himself has the time to do it, but he definitely has someone reading the comments, or something that generates all the bad comments out, and he reads those at least.
Yeah.
And it takes someone like Justin LeBoy to screenshot the good ones to show him. But it's stupid, bro. I don't think
I'm over it.
He's walking around with no shoes, trying to prove a point. Like,
I'm over it.
I'm not gonna promote anyone's shoes. Like,
I love Kanye's music. I love his artistry. I love his shit. But you got it, Chief. Go ahead, rock on. Be safe. You're going against very powerful people. I don't know. I don't have $1 billion to just fucking say whatever I want.
Well, he did, and now he doesn't.
Epstein's list is coming out January 1st.
Oh, I seen that.
January 3rd.
There's been like a couple people that have been begging judges not to let their names out.
Yeah, they finished.
That's all bad.
Finito.
Can you imagine the embarrassment?
Okay,
it's like, remember that girl that I think it was with you guys. She was like
a girl with us. What the fuck?
No. Like we talked about it on the
allegedly.
Pod. Some girl was like got caught masturbating on the beach or something. Was that with you guys?
No, bro.
It was my other podcast.
Wrong pod.
So check this out.
Tell me all about this.
It was on the news. These cops go, they arrest this girl. She's like drinking at a beach bar, whatever. And the reason why, she's like, I don't know what I did or whatever. And the cops were questioning her. Well, not questioning her, but they were like, okay, well, we have reports and phone calls saying that like pretty much she was like using a dildo like on the beach, right?
Son, she's having a lot of fun.
Okay, she's like, I didn't know anyone was around, and the cops were like, no, like a mother and like her family like were like walking by.
I think I saw this.
And that, okay, and then a couple.
Oh, you saw this happen?
No, I was there. Yeah, it's me and my family. No,
I told my wife not to call.
No, but the thing is, it made it on the news. and then she ended up killing herself. She shot herself in the head.
Shit.
Because she was like embarrassed.
Wait,
ashamed.
what the fuck does this have to do with Epstein's Island?
Well, what I'm saying is
the embarrassment.
People are like, can
isn't
you
it kind of like that first episode of?
Dude, everyone masturbates. Should have just told her that.
Well, it's kind of like that first episode of Black.
Yeah.
What is it? Black Mirror, where they caught the guy like watching kid porn and they try to embarrass the shit out of him.
Have you guys seen that movie?
The show
Black Mirror?
The first episode where they catch him.
I mean, I'm sorry, not movie. That episode. Sorry, Laz.
Yeah.
Laz, go ahead.
Where
I think it's called Shut Up and Dance or something like that.
Something like that. And at the end, does he kill himself or something?
He has to fuck a pig. He has to fuck a pig and then record it and send it to them, and then that's how they won't put out his thing. But he ends up fucking the pig and they put it out anyways.
Instead of the embarrassment, you know.
Dude, that's scary, bro.
Yeah.
But that's what I was. That list,
Imagine.
like they're probably going around like telling people like, hey, like you can buy your way off this list. But then do you even trust them to not put it out? Like. And how do I know that this list is just not them, the government trying to like frame people at this point?
Do you think this could be
I could edit fucking Monty's name on the list.
Do you think this could be what?
we should post the edited version with all our names on the list.
No.
Nah. I'll sit this one out. You guys go ahead. You guys got it.
So worst idea, Laz, Eric came up with.
At least your guys is.
Nah. I'm good, bro. No, but what was I about to ask you guys before you guys cut me off immaculately?
No more stupid ideas, okay?
Oh yeah. Do you think because you know how Black Mirror always like references a bunch of shit? You know how they had like the social credit episode where like you couldn't get into a club if you didn't have like a certain amount,
or you couldn't get an Uber,
social credit. Do you think this episode or that we're referencing? Do you think it could have been like aimed at something like this, or do you think it just applies to like the general population?
I think it applies to everyone.
Like, hey, we know what you're doing. We're tracking you. We can make you do whatever you want. I've thought about that shit. Like, damn, bro. Imagine someone has my fucking search history, bro, and like they can just use it as leverage against me. I'd be like, fuck it. You guys are just gonna have to know everything about me, whatever. Like, that's what I would feel like. I'm not gonna fuck no pig or do some crazy shit like that.
Just one random day, you get a random text message. Hey. And then just a bunch of screenshots of your search history.
Yeah, that's like pretty fucking gnarly, bro. And I'd be searching up some crazy shit, you know? No cap.
How to kill my podcast partners and get away with it.
Yeah, bro. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
That's insane.
That's wild, but it's gonna be interesting to see because I've heard a bunch of people are trying to be like, nah, get my name off that shit and like this, and we're gonna see. I know a couple names already. Like we talked about Bill Clinton,
Bill Gates,
Chrissy Teigen, Bill Gates has been on there a few fucking times. George Bush.
So being on that list, what does it mean?
It means that you went to fuck kids or that. Look, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Teigen?
Okay, watch. You think every time that someone went down there was kids down there, or you think sometimes it was business and sometimes it was pleasure?
Well, here's the thing. Oh fuck! I wish I could call my lifeline right now because
call him. At this point, like since something as like pleasure as bad as that is happened, now we just assume everything. And I'm not protecting anyone here. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But at this point, like some people use the same place, their business office, as the place they're gonna throw the party to, you know? So like, what's the difference between me flying you out and it just being business, and then the next time I fly you out, you're here for pleasure? It's like two different situations. But now anytime
that's the thing, is being associated with Epstein, who's notoriously known.
That's the bad part.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a bad look.
I feel like because damn it, I want to call him, but like
just call him, bro. If he doesn't pick up, it wasn't meant to be.
All right.
But another like a situation that I want to compare to the pig thing, and it's just a conspiracy that I just came up with. You said Bill Clinton, Adam 22's dad was like super.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, bro, are you busy?
I'm just trying to freaking figure out how to leave the airport.
Oh fuck! All right, call me back then. No, because I'm on the pod. I was gonna ask you something about that little cartel, the cartel boss that you mentioned a long time ago. That they were.
Let me call you back.
All right. See what I mean? I didn't want to fucking because he told me you was so busy and shit. But
no, you're good.
No. So pretty much he's like saying, I was gonna reference two different things, but draw it in together, which is why I needed his help. But pretty much, like, I think people went there for business, right? Like for these big meetings, and like, oh yeah, I have an island. Like, let's, like, you know, he probably pitches it to you very naturally, like, oh yeah, let's go. I got an island. Like, I got employees, like whatever. And then you go and you're like on a work trip. And then next thing you know, they're like, they get you fucked up, they get you lit. It's all in confianza, you know. You like, oh yeah.
Maybe half the island is the pleasure part, and
chill. Let me get there. So, it's like if we go like for a dinner or whatever, like a business dinner, like your job, I guess, is to show that person or your whoever it is like a good time and like be like, hey, you know,
to win their business,
right? Exactly.
Be a good host.
So you're there. You go to let's say you go to Jeffrey Epstein's island, right? You go, you're chilling. Hey, you know, let's grab some drinks, dinner. Yeah. Next thing you know, you're getting fucked up, right? Oh yeah. Hey, bring some girls out for us, and they come out and
Bunch of 12-year-olds.
No, they probably look fucking normal, bro. They probably look like they're like 19, 20, 22, and then like they get you to smash them, and then they're like, that girl is 16, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Sign here.
And then there's like,
Make the deal.
and then look, we got you on video, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Wasn't that another episode of Black Mirror? Or like,
I'm not
could
sure.
be. They just like record you doing something crazy and they just use it as leverage.
Blackmail. I think that's the case in Epstein's Island. I think they like a lot of times they blackmail people. Some people like knew like through word of mouth, like it, because it was it is a real thing. It is a business like that it's been going on since like the beginning of time. Since the beginning of mankind.
So what about the people that went over there multiple times, not just once?
Well, they were probably like, well, fuck it. Because if we're in business together, then fuck it, we're in business together. You got me already, and they probably like it, to be honest.
Yeah,
they probably are real pedophiles.
They go
that
for
went
pleasure. They're paying for pleasure, basically.
Because I mean, I would imagine like,
but pleasure you can't get in the United States.
Okay, so what? At this point, anyone that went once is off the hook because they went there to get extorted.
We'll never know.
And
yeah, that's the thing. Like, unless there's evidence.
Because at this point, then we got to look at the people that have been there fucking 22 times. That's insane. Like, that means you enjoyed it and you liked going back for a reason. But then what about, like I said, the people that only went once and they never even were associated with?
Well, those are probably the people that got. Like, we got you. Yeah. Who knows? Or maybe they had to like cross collateralize. Who knows, bro? We actually don't know what the fuck happened, bro.
So you're saying just because you're on the list, there's a chance that you didn't like engage
or maybe someone from your party did engage. Like I don't know, you know, like that's where it gets tricky. I don't know why the fuck.
I just know that this list is gonna have a lot of like wealthy people or whatever, but I honestly doubt that a lot of them are gonna get like. You know, consequences because a lot of these people are above the law.
Think about the last list. No one gives a fuck. Bill Clinton was on that list, wasn't
he? No one gives a fuck. He's above the law. Yeah. You can't get him.
And no one's done anything to him.
He's got too many ties.
I don't think anyone's done anything to anyone on that list.
You think they're all innocent?
I'm not saying they're all innocent. I'm just saying nothing's being done to them.
Like
so what's the point of the second part of the list?
They're gonna drop the list just to.
At this point, it's like Fast and the Furious. What's the point?
It's because too many people found out because of the internet. The internet is what like brought all this to light, and so now people want answers, and you know. So now they got to give him a list, but that doesn't mean that these people are going to jail. Like Epstein went to jail, but he wasn't really in jail. He can leave whenever he wanted.
Well, he got murdered. That's for sure.
Did he get murdered?
Yeah, he did. I just saw a report because we're talking about this because the trial is set to be like I think had in like January or whatever. That's the only reason we're talking about this. And I read because now that it's coming up, they're throwing a lot of public information out there. So it's like I just saw like his autopsy report and shit, and they said that like the mark on his neck were equivalent to a homicide and not a suicide. Yeah, you know, so
you don't get those like things fractured by hanging yourself.
and the
strangling or something.
Yeah, and that's science. That's all science, bro. Like it's fucking pretty accurate. You know what I mean? Someone killed by mysterious circumstances. The two cameras that are watching him fucking break. Like, and then he dies. Like, come on, bro. But also, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, this is.
Yeah, I'm with you, but. We all know that in jail, like if you're known as a pedophile, like they're out to get you in general.
Please.
I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying that like for them to be like, oh, we didn't expect nothing to happen to him is insane.
In Gen Pop, yeah.
Yeah, because
Gen Pop, but Epstein was like kept by himself.
Yeah, he wasn't in like a normal prison. He was like I said, he had a room. The door was unlocked. He can leave whenever he wanted to. Literally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel you. I mean,
it was just for the sake of him like signing a paper that, hey, yeah, I am in a jail.
I'm paying my
privately owned. It's a prison that he probably owned or somebody, you know.
It's all a facade.
Yeah. So somebody, I don't know.
So because okay, with this trial, do you guys think they'll ever tell us like what really happened on Epstein's Island? Because for the most part, everyone kind of knows.
No, I think whoever killed him was on the list too, and they found a way to wash everything out. Like at this point, we're just gonna find out what they want us to find out.
Yeah, and you know how he had like a picture of like George Bush with like playing with paper planes, and he had like the building blocks on the ground, and he had like little red slippers on. Do you guys ever see that picture?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's pretty wild. You know what I mean? And that's a president.
I think they're like building blocks falling over, like the Twin Towers.
It's like, bro, come on. Why do you just have that there on your fucking island?
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
You know? I feel you, but then at this point, like, when was that made? If it was made before pre 9/11, that's crazy,
bro.
But made after, there's a bunch of like,
get him, guys.
There's a bunch of artists that like,
you guys know how he sounds like right now.
No, like I said, I'm with you, but. Like at this point, like there's artists that are creative and like.
Oh no, it's a coincidence. You're right.
It's not a coincidence, bro. This person had a conspiracy and brought it to life on their art. Like, it doesn't necessarily like mean that it happened because this piece of art was made. You know,
it just happened to be on Epstein's
Not
island.
because it's a piece of art, but they know it's gonna happen.
But was it made pre? That's the thing. If it was made, that's why I said if it was made
pre 9/11, then
that's insane.
It'd be sketchy. Yeah.
No facts.
But if it was made after, then it's like just an artist putting a conspiracy together,
expressing himself.
I mean, the fact that he has that there though is like the big thing for me. Like,
maybe he believes in the conspiracy.
Do you think Epstein believes in the conspiracy?
He had the piece of art. He was part of it. This guy said he's part of it.
Well, you never know. What the fuck? He had a president go to his island. Probably has some fucking leverage on him.
These are world leaders. Like, people who...
The United States is the most powerful country in the world, quote unquote. And he has a fucking picture of the president in red little slippers, like playing with...
You think Epstein ran this island? I don't think he ran that island.
No.
He didn't run the...
Neither did Ghislaine. Like, they're just like the workers, bro.
Epstein was a worker. He was just a puppet, and his job, like, people would just pay him for his silence, basically. Like, people wanted to have pleasure with these, like, kids or whatever, and they needed to go to the right guy to go to was Epstein because he knows how to...
Yeah, I think all that shit was
paying for his silence.
You think El Chapo went there?
Probably.
No, fuck maybe. No. You think El Chapo went to Epstein's, bro? Fuck no. I mean, we have to wait till the list comes out, but I don't think he's going to.
Maybe your homie will know.
Nah, he was because what my homie was telling me about was that he was watching this show with some fucking cartel bosses. I don't fucking know what the fuck, and that apparently like they had all like there was a scene, and I think it was a documentary based, where they go into like this room and like everyone's like chilling, but it's two partners and they're meeting this one drug lord. And they go in there, and I guess they're cops. Like the two partners are like undercover, and so they go there, right? And one of the partners is like, "Oh, dude," because like they go to this room. It's a big room. It's elegant, and they're chilling, and they do what I said. They're like, "Hey, bring some girls out," you know. And then so they come out,
do what I did.
and then what I said that Epstein would do, and So the girls come out and then like they have coke, they have drugs, they have fucking alcohol and like all this shit. And one of the partners like, dude, hell yeah, you know, like this was sick, like this was chill, like there's no way, like you know,
yeah.
And the other one's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like we don't know if there's cameras in here or anything, like And he was drawing that. And apparently it was being recorded. Like later it was discovered that it was being recorded. So it's like shit like that does happen, you know? Like these are all power moves to have like...
They corner you and they
have all this fucking evidence on you and blackmail you. And like, that's why I'm like, dude, if anyone ever try to blackmail me, good luck, bro. I'm okay with being a piece of shit.
Put my okay with being a party pooper.
Yeah.
There are going to be a lot of lists, fake lists.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I said about that last time.
I'm about to edit your guys' names. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
go ahead. I'll sue you for defamation. Sue me. All right, if you insist.
Didn't Trump meet with him one time?
Did he? No. Oh yeah. Well, they used to be friends, I guess, and then like apparently
your guys' daddy.
That's your daddy, fool. But apparently,
my daddy.
No. Apparently, I told you guys about this, that like he had tried pitching him some idea. Oh, that he had like tried to like grope one of his colleagues, like one of his woman colleagues, and
By the pussy?
I don't know. But Trump was like, "What are you doing? Like, what the fuck?" Like, and he defended her, and then he like told him like skedaddle, like, "Hey, we're not fucking homies no more, bro. You're a fucking dirtbag or some shit." Like that's what I heard. You know, I'm no facts, like I said, but that's what I think I've read, I've seen before and shit. But they had a fallout. They had a fallout over it. And I think if he was guilty, they would have aired his ass out a long time ago. Like, oh, you're not fucking with us? Ha! We got this. You know.
If
Trump,
the Democrats
Trump stood up to Epstein.
Yeah.
Jeez.
If the Democrats are in charge of this list, they're throwing Trump on there.
Oh, they
got the money to do
the
that.
Democrats.
Rats. Dude, imagine that. You think that would ruin his whole presidential campaign?
He has no presidential campaign, bro. He's ruined.
He's trying to run.
Trying, bro. Yeah.
So if he's on the list, that's a for sure no go, right?
No.
People don't give a fuck, bro. People be fucking little kids on their own personal time.
Didn't I tell you that fucking Dave Chappelle has a new special, bro?
Oh yeah.
Like, weren't they just canceling him a year ago? Had people
And
outside
like,
Netflix offices
we
and shit
actually
like
need
that.
you.
Yeah.
And he signed.
Yeah. Well, the fuck? No one cares. Cancel culture is fucking fake. I keep on. Hey, these guys, I text these guys and they don't fucking ever reply to me, bro. How is it that Chris fucking replies to me before you guys? Like 5
we should
fucking
go
days.
Oh, here's Andre with his little conspiracies again.
We should go through our text thread and see who doesn't text back.
Oh shit. What was it?
Oh fuck. So the blackmail begins.
Fuck a pig before I let
I'm gonna expose
the
our
screenshots
text
out, bro.
messages.
Staying on conspiracy, what about that Forever 27 club? The musicians, the famous musicians.
Oh, how a bunch of people died at 27.
Like who?
Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin,
Mac Miller.
Jimi Hendrix. Was Mac Miller 27?
Yeah.
The Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. There's like a whole list of people.
And Mac Miller had said, like, I hope I don't join the 27 club.
Boom.
Boom. That's why I always tell you guys, bro, careful with what the fuck you guys talk about. That's why I don't like talking about that grim shit that you guys like doing.
Nah, but with him, I feel like all that shit was just like yelling for help. Like all his music at the end was just like, I have a drug problem and I can't seem to fix it type shit.
Well, he did get dumped by the love of his life, and then she got engaged like a week later. I mean, that'll take a toll on you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know how strong you guys' ego is, or how fucking
How old was he?
centered you guys are. 27.
When he died or when?
Yeah.
Yeah.
27.
If he had just had a couple Andrew Tate videos before that, he would have been fine.
He would have been okay if Andrew Tate almost got to him. No, he got spiked. That's the thing. He didn't overdose. Like, he knows how to take coke. He's
a professional.
He got fucking
some guy that supplies shit that was supplying shit because he's arrested now from Orange County got him.
Yeah.
They had fentanyl in it.
Yeah. And he killed Mac Miller. He's in jail right now.
Nah.
So it's like he didn't OD. He was okay. Like people use drugs responsibly. But that's why I tell a lot of chill. I'm not there about. But I tell a lot of people like, hey yo, like it's 2024 now. Okay, like if you use like something like cocaine so regularly, what are the odds that eventually you're gonna get fucking spiked?
Oh, like, very high.
Like, don't you guys see those reports of like fucking those Mexican fools that get caught up with like millions and millions of fucking fentanyl? Like, I'm sorry, an amount so high of fentanyl that it could kill like I think 2 to 4 million. Like, I just saw that like last week. Like, they got caught, but like how many other people are running around with fentanyl?
Yeah,
like,
they're just the only ones that got caught.
Like, I think about that shit, you know.
That guy gave up. A lot of people
so
gave
sketchy.
up.
And then aren't they saying that it's coming from China?
That's what they say. They say that they're the highest
China to
producers,
Mexico, and in Mexico too.
they're the highest producers of it.
Well, that's why,
and that's how they would. That's how they say that we're at war with them. Like it's not like an upfront because they can't invade us. You know, we're too far.
It's a different type.
no,
of
they're
war.
going to, bro. Like, they're setting up shop in in Mexico.
I stopped believing that.
No, bro, they're not. There's literally a bunch of Chinese businesses in Mexico.
I don't even see one Chinese person like when I fucking.
That doesn't mean that they're not established there.
You know,
I haven't seen
there
one.
is like there are Chinese people in Mexico. Like there's probably like one in
There's
like
a lot
the city.
of-
Like
no,
I
watch.
remember when I went, like
what they're doing is setting up shop. All it's gonna take is like, okay, we're at war. Now we send all our fucking troops to fucking Mexico, which is a fucking border country to the country that we need to attack.
I mean, that would be a smart play.
That is the smart play. And guess what? They're doing business with the cartels, and guess who's gonna join the war? The cartels,
Jesus.
bro. These people
blown.
It's a conspiracy, whatever.
Yeah. I like.
There's
I like
no
it, though.
facts.
I'll let you rock. I'll let you rock.
But that's what's going on. These guys are supplying fentanyl. All these drugs are coming from fucking Mexico. Mexico was only producing fucking weed. Even for fucking coke, they would go to like Colombia and shit.
It's getting in the weed though now too.
It's
saying
on carts and shit, but that's why you don't buy the Mario Kart.
I can afford.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Gotta get the stizzies.
You gotta go to a fucking
the reliable sources.
Yeah, like a licensed shop. Like as expensive as it is, your life is worth it.
Dude,
trust me.
They're even doing the like the replica stizzies.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
They're even like
That's why if anyone's ever like, "Hey, bro, I have stizzies for sale," like, nah,
like wholesale. I'm
I'm gonna just take my L at the.
No, I don't think you're an authorized vendor, bud. Yeah.
Let me see your vendor license. Yeah.
No, but who knows? I was only saying because like I have heard that before that they're the highest producers of fentanyl and like, well, who's your opposition? Oh, well, America. Well, how do you hurt them without being like completely like frontline shit? Well, let's fucking poison their people
wipe out
and
their
kill their
people.
drug addicts and yeah, it's pretty nuts. I've had people that I know personally that died from fentanyl because they got spiked and shit. So I'm like, I don't fuck around with any of that shit, bro.
Fuck no, bro.
Fuck all that, you know.
Unless you got
I'm good.
unless you got a test kit, there's no way you're ever getting me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
already hard enough to get me to do like a line of coke as it is. Like,
Yeah, like if I get lit, I'm going with coffee. But that's it. That's it. You know?
Coffee.
I'm good with that.
you could probably ask me to do coke 100 times, and I'm probably gonna say maybe one time.
So you're
The first time you ask him, maybe. What? They're gonna ask me 100 more times.
Nah, but like at this point, it's getting to the point where like there's people that go to raves with fucking drug kits.
Oh yeah.
And that's like, at that point, you shouldn't even be doing the drugs. If you have to test the drugs, like, you shouldn't
Unfortunately,
be.
nowadays you have to test it. Well, it's like the smart thing to do, right?
Well, the right thing to do.
That's just it seems so weird though. Like
Testing your drugs.
testing.
You know what would
kit.
be more weird? Like having your family cry.
yeah.
I just have I'll just have Laz be the drug tester.
Like out of anything. Like,
No.
the thing is, I would expect Monty to like let someone else do it before him.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, for all three. Oh, it's good.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Sorry, Monty, that was from a different sack.
The fucking Dirtbag Podcast.
Do any of you guys have a degree?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, that's
I don't.
crazy.
You?
What about you, Laz?
You have a degree.
Laz has a degree in cutting hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys both went to school.
Just kidding. It's not
I
a
didn't
degree.
go to school.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
have my diploma.
So I was doing some research, and it says 45% of companies plan to eliminate bachelor's degree requirements.
Damn. What do you think about that? Does it sound like the last generation of people who went to school got scammed? Because that's what it seems like me.
Yeah, 100% they got scammed.
Now, if I would have told them that, I would have sounded like a sore loser 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I digress. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't think you need a bachelor's degree to do a certain like job. I think if I was a company, I'd rather hire somebody with experience than a fucking like degree.
Yeah.
Like, what do you get with the degree? Like,
Are we saying all jobs or just specific jobs?
No, specific jobs, because I'm not trusting no fucking random doctor to just cut me up and shit. Obviously,
wasn't there that like African kid that like pretended to be doctor?
yeah, and he was, I guess, good at his job.
I'm talking like
He had performed like 70 surgeries. Or something.
some dealerships, like if you want to do like a certain high position or whatever, they require like a bachelor's degree or something like.
But it's like, fool, if I know the game,
what exactly? So I'd much rather hire someone with like 5-6 years of experience over at this dealership that knows what he's getting into versus someone that went to school not even to like work for a dealership,
hasn't been in
all
the
you
field.
know all you know as a business owner is like, okay, well, this guy knows how to follow orders. That's pretty much like the only thing I see.
It sounds great till it's in your field, because then what's the point of you going to school? What was the point of me going to school?
Well, exactly. And no, that's a good point, because me as a like, if I was a studio owner, am I gonna hire the guy with 10 years of experience recording people, or am I gonna hire the guy that fresh off of music recording school?
If
like,
you're a smart businessman, you'd probably hire the one that's fresh out of school.
No. If you're a
cheap.
smart business guy, you're hiring the guy with experience, because you don't want to fuck up your
That's
your
a lie,
product.
because that's a lie, because a lot of these businesses hire fucking college students fresh out of fucking college, and they know that these guys are gonna get good here and eventually leave. And guess what? Their point is their thing is to just get work for cheap, and that's how the business thrives. That's
how your business drives, probably not mine.
All right,
speak for yourself.
You're gonna charge 20 bucks an hour to have someone record in your studio, and have to pay someone $60 an hour to do it.
Quality.
Sheesh. Sounds like you're going out of business, my boy.
Quality over quantity.
I agree with that. Hey.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
It's so funny when you guys go at each other, because you guys like love each other and shit. It's so funny. It's a sight to see. But I agree, because like
agree with what?
I agree.
Agree with me, fool.
I can understand both takes. I think there's certain occupations that require the bachelor's degree for structure purposes, and I think there's some occupations that I would prefer hiring someone with experience. I think it depends merely on the occupation, but I can see both sides. You know what I mean? Personally, me, if let's say I work in landscaping, right, and I got this fool fucking who's not afraid to get dirty, shows up early, fucking lit, doesn't complain, and just fucking does the work, I'm down with that. And let's say I gotta hire someone who went to school with whatever the fuck, fresh out of school, and then they're like, okay, they know the structure of it, but they're not down to get dirty like that, or like, you know what I mean? Does that kind of make sense? Like,
yeah, you want the guy with more experience.
I would, and that would depend. Like I said, I wouldn't want a fucking fake doctor doing some fucking high technical shit.
Let me give you another example.
Chris, you don't have to tell us what you do, but does it require a bachelor's or anything?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
let me give you.
Does anyone at your job have a bachelor's?
Many.
Do they get paid more than you?
No.
You guys could get paid the same, or you get paid more?
Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, would you say, you don't have to like put any of the business out there, but do you think you get paid more than someone with a bachelor's degree at that job?
So. No.
I've heard,
and if you do, it's not like significant.
I've heard many people. I know people personally right now who have bachelor's degrees and who aren't in their area of expertise.
Oh yeah,
and they're just doing some random shit, which is nothing bad, bro. But it's like, how, like, at what point are we gonna be like, all right, you could go to, it's not the same as it was like in the 1970s where you could go to school, exit, get a mortgage. Like, it's not the same.
Get a mortgage, get everything.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not like that no more. America's different now. Inflation is ran so high, like, we're never gonna catch up. Like, I think we're living in a new America, and a lot of people are just not gonna say that. You know?
No, for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I think it's all like, and this is far-fetched. Like I said, if you're going to school to be like an engineer and all that shit where it's required for you to be in that area, and you got to have credentials and shit.
Like
I
an industrial engineer.
I understand all that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying like, oh, you don't need a fucking degree to be an engineer. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, like, there's a lot of shit that doesn't require it anymore, and I think people go to school for the sake to say like I went
a
to
dealership
school.
job.
I went to school, I graduated, I'm successful.
This
like,
guy's stuck on the dealership job.
Yeah, fuck the dealership, bro. I'm saying.
Let me give you another example for Laz right here. So let's say you're doing live sound, okay? You're doing a concert, all right? And you got fucking Travis Scott or Drake performing, okay? You got to hire an engineer. Are you going to hire the guy fresh off of the school that's never done a live show in his life? He just has a degree. Or are you going to hire the guy with experience? Are you going to drop the ball with Travis Scott, Drake? What are you going to do?
Well, that's a stupid
Are you gonna risk
scenario.
it?
That's a stupid scenario
But
to
what are you
paint
gonna
because
do?
obviously you're gonna go with a better guy
There
because
you
these
go.
are big fucking acts. At
There
first you
you
were
go.
talking about
You're trying to
owning
cut
your
corners.
own
You can't.
business. No,
You can't
bro.
cut corners.
Oh my god, bro.
Damn.
You're so ridiculous.
He might have got you there, bro.
No, bro, because I know plenty of businesses that hire straight out of college because it's cheap work and they're gonna get it fucking done because they know what the fuck they're doing. Instead of hiring someone that's been experienced and they show up and they say know what the fuck they're doing, but they've never worked with the software that they've been using, and now they have to learn a whole other software because for 10 years you've been using the same fucking software and not something that someone else is using. Then who are you gonna fucking hire?
I don't know. You lost me there. You kinda lost me there.
Software.
No, bro,
10
because
years.
if you have a business that runs with one software or one fucking, it doesn't forget software, just
Okay.
one.
If you have a business,
And it has to run with one specific like way, right?
okay.
And you hire the guy that's been doing it 10 years, but a different way, and now he has to learn a new way. He's just as fucking good as the fucking guy that came out of college. So why wouldn't you just hire two of the guys that came out of college instead of one experienced guy?
That know the current software being used.
Or it doesn't have to be the
That's a
software.
ridiculous example, but
Bro,
I get
if
what
I
you're
took
saying.
you right now,
I get what you're saying.
you work on what, Ableton?
Yeah.
If I took you and took you for somewhere else and started using a whole other software, you would get it, yes, but it would take you a lot longer than someone that went to school to work here. Right?
Yeah, like I said, that's why occupation
So at
matters.
that point,
That's what
who
I
the
said.
fuck do you hire? The guy that's been doing it 10 years but doing it differently and now has to learn? Or the guy, two guys at the same price as this guy that know what the fuck they're doing on this program or the system?
But I've never done it.
Okay.
Okay.
Make 20 and pay 60.
Well,
You know what? I think you guys are both right. Like I said, I think it just depends on the occupation. I
Yeah,
think when
it
you guys
depends
are
on the
arguing your
situation.
points, you guys are each thinking of your own occupation that you guys are relating that to, and that's why I think you guys are disagreeing.
No,
But I
yeah.
think it merely depends on the occupation.
It obviously makes sense to go with the guy that knows what the fuck he's doing when Drake and Travis Scott is on stage. But if we have a fucking in-town artist,
it doesn't matter.
fuck that guy.
would you rather
my uncle, he knows how to
would
fuck
you
it.
rather pay that one guy for the sound or pay two guys to do like different jobs? Like, who are you going with? You're gonna, like, a business guy's always gonna go with the cheaper option, I feel, unless it's fucking Travis Scott or fucking Drake on stage or fucking Taylor Swift or one
Who
of
would
those
you
people.
let cut your hair? A barber that's experienced, or a guy that hasn't cut hair, like just got out of school?
Bro, I
Who would you
came
let
out of
cut your hair?
school. I came out of school at some point, and people let me cut their hair.
Well, yeah, of course. But I'm saying, who would you let cut your hair?
At this point,
Right
anyone,
off the
as long
bat.
as they can cut hair.
All right, boys. All right. You guys are beating a dead horse now.
You
know?
let me cut your hair while I was in school. So what are you saying?
I let you cut my hair too.
Exactly.
You messed up my hair.
Yeah, I messed up his hair, and it continues to come back to me.
I'm just kidding.
All right, boys. All right. Simmer down. You guys know who Adam 22 is, right?
Yeah, I was trying to give you guys my
This is what
conspiracy
I
on
wanna
him
know
earlier.
is, how is that man-made hidden?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it's the same shit. It feels the same.
It feels totally the same.
Yeah, it feels the same. It's just like, it's kind of hard to explain.
Wait, who is this?
It's the same shit.
What are they talking about?
I'm not even sure I've seen one.
A trans
lips?
vagina.
Yeah, what's the vibe like?
The vibe is like, I feel like,
Stop
to be honest,
talking about my coochie.
That's
the
a
vibe
guy.
is
Yeah.
like the same. Like,
Good
with
vibes.
a real female, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at her as a real female. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see a trans.
It's,
Like, you know what I
it,
mean?
it do the same thing as pussy.
Yeah,
It gets
like,
wet,
I mean-
it grips, it does all that.
That's gay. Cut that out.
Cut that out.
So this clip
Whoa.
went viral. Does that make him gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
You think so?
Hey, yo.
No.
That's gay.
Is it a vibe? Is it a vibe? Is that what he's
I
saying?
don't know. Adam seems like he's kind of curious.
He's
there.
kind of vibing with it.
I don't know. He's like sexually open though. It's like fucking weird.
Yeah, Adam.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's
Like
bi probably.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up like fucking a dude by the end of like 2025
or trans.
Like that dude.
Yeah. I think that's why he was kind of curious.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you find out?
So that doesn't make you gay then?
Which one, Adam or the guy that's fucking the dude?
The guy that's fucking the trans woman. You jackass.
So,
2024.
Oh, like
guy-
she has
someone
like a pussy.
Someone that used to be a guy but now has a vagina.
I thought he was
And
like
if you-
fucking in the ass, and I'm like, bro.
No.
But I mean, still, that's personally me. That's a little homo. But you can live your life how you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like personally, me, I would never do that.
Money.
Yeah, personally, me, I would never do that. But on paper, but on paper, and in Zandre's defense, on paper, I think you're in the clear because she's technically a girl now, a woman now, right?
Yeah, she's got a vagina.
Well, we should ask Chris since he has a vagina.
Chris, what do you think about
He
that?
has a pond.
Chris, what do you think about that? Does that make him gay?
Eesh, it's a fine line.
Let's say you're going hard, right? You're fucking
clapping,
and she's like, "Whoa, oh yeah." That's gonna throw me off. You know, it's gonna throw me off a little bit.
You go to choke her and there's a whole fucking Adam's apple. Oh fuck!
I might instantly bust.
Nah, yeah, that's pretty gay.
I don't know. Chris is trying to like over there smiley.
He hasn't answered yet though.
I know.
He's nervous.
Fucking Mon Spaghetti over there.
Do you guys hear about academics?
No, what happened with them?
Ooh, they're coming for Ack now.
They've been coming for him. I feel like people are trying to get him out the paint.
He's on some. Well, allegedly, this is all alleged. One of his ex-girlfriends came out, and it's not looking too good.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what?
Christ.
I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
He's been hating on Adam 22, but he's been letting his homies hit too.
Damn. And then this is all coming out because he was on an interview saying that like she jacked like $500,000 from like his bank or from his statements or his home. What do you call them? His
like home equity or
no. What do you call that shit? It's fucking safes. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking
safe?
idiot.
Okay.
Yeah.
$500,000 from his safe. I mean, you deserve it if you have $500,000. At your house. Why the fuck you have $500,000 for it?
Oh, my bad. I was fucking totally read that wrong. Yeah.
No. So she's accusing him, academics and his homies of like raping her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think they did it?
Well, this is all alleged. I don't know.
Wait,
I have to see
Do
that.
I think it happened? Yes. Do I think it was rape? Possibly not. I mean,
that's what I was thinking too. Like, okay, is that his girlfriend or his like? What is she to him?
Well, apparently she said that they were dating for 2 years.
They're dating for 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the other dudes raped her, but he couldn't have been raped, right? Like,
bro, if I'm fucking dating some girl, there's no way I'm letting you hit my chick.
Exactly. That's what who knows? Maybe he's into that shit, bro.
Ooh.
Like Adam 22,
like a cuck.
And he's like the one that goes at him the most. So it's like, you know how they always say,
he's self-reflecting or what is it?
Projecting.
Projecting.
Yeah.
But he goes at him so hard, like starts talking about how he wants to fuck his girl and he would never do that. I'm Jamaican, bro. We don't play that shit. And
damn. And then like apparently there was like leaked DMs saying that he was hitting up like some girl and he's like, hey, how old are you? And then she was like, I'm 17. He's like, when do you turn 18? Yeah, they put up the screenshots. I don't know. So I think it's gonna get pretty fucking tricky for academics this upcoming
sucks for him, bro.
Yeah.
That's why.
Do you guys think it's like a trend right now? Like, all this shit. Like, a lot of people are coming out and like, not. It sounds. I hate the word accusing because it kind of like imposes that like.
nothing happened. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to be take consideration like her side as well. You know, it could have been like a bad scenario, but we don't know.
Wait, so she
We don't have
woke
the
up
facts.
and academics was on top of her, so she was like they drugged her and shit.
And they woke up like that.
Well,
with someone on top of you?
have you guys ever woken up like that? Like
With someone on top of me? No.
not necessarily someone on top of you, but like, what the fuck happened? You guys ever done that?
I don't think I've ever drank that much.
I can say that I have. I mean, at the time I was with my girlfriend, so like I woke up and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Yo, did we handle? Like, did we smash or something?" She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't fucking remember." Like, that's pretty.
If I pulled out or not.
No, well,
That's
I don't
rape.
remember anything at all.
That's rape.
I got no.
For all you know, she had another dude in there smashing you, bro. You don't even know what happened.
You're like, oh.
But that's what I mean. You just don't know, bro.
You wake up, oh, fuck. What happened?
Nah, that's gay.
That's insane, bro.
Gypsy Rose.
Ooh, do you guys hear about Gypsy Rose?
I've heard the name a couple times, and I think is it the girl with autism?
No, she's not autistic. She has like her
mom lied to her.
Yeah, her
Okay.
mom was like her mom was on some weird shit. She would like tell her that she was sick. She'd get her medicated for shit she didn't need. Apparently, there's a term for it. Where
Like, she believed that she couldn't walk, and she could walk the whole time.
It's like when you give your kids medication for ADHD, that kind of stuff.
What was that kid's name that we talked about at some point in this year? That like his mom would drug him and do crazy shit. Like,
yeah.
I'm only bringing this up because I'm like, bro,
That's a little different.
How do parents do this to these?
Well, that's
kids?
a little different because there's a term for like the mom. What she does is like she fakes diseases for like sympathy. Like it's a term. It's a condition. It's like something mental, you know. So she would do that to the daughter, and the daughter's like, "Whoa, fool! You're a kid. You're so
She
impressionable."
grew up thinking that something was wrong with her whole life.
Yeah, so
that she couldn't walk when she could walk.
Yeah, so her mom would take her, get her like operations that she didn't need, medication she wasn't supposed to be taking. So her mom's just been fucking her up her whole life. And apparently at one point she meets like her boyfriend or soon to be boyfriend. She meets some guy.
And he was autistic.
And the guy was autistic, but like on some other shit. And I don't know the specific details, but apparently he ended up killing the mom.
Jeez.
Ended up like trying to like fucking smash her corpse, and then like Gypsy was like, "Oh no, like I don't want you to do that. Like you could do it to me." Apparently, like don't do that to my mom. Like just rape me, because I guess he was like a rapist and shit. Like it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
And so he kills the mom, then apparently rapes, but it's not rape. It's consensual. Because she's like, oh, just rape me. I guess, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So now they get caught up and they go to jail, right? The guy's serving life in jail? Is he still serving life?
I thought he got out.
No, the guy didn't get
he
out.
should be doing life because he killed someone.
I think she
got out. The girl got out.
I thought he was...
Gypsy Rose got out.
He was either going to get out or something. Cause
bro, he killed someone.
I know, but
cut her head off, I think, and like tried to smash her, bro.
I think maybe because I don't know much about it, but what I heard is he might get off because of the autistic shit.
Oh, okay. I mean, he might you could get put in like a psych ward or something.
Yeah,
like
I don't think he's coming out to the public ever again, bro.
This is kind of random, but the same. Have you guys ever seen that show like on Netflix where the autistic people date?
Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum.
I love that show.
How old was that show?
It's new.
It was like
new?
2-3 years ago.
Is it good?
It's really.
But is it like bad funny?
No,
like
it's funny
where it feels like I shouldn't be laughing at this.
It's really sweet.
No, yeah,
it's really sweet.
It's like that, but it's sweet at the same time. It's like.
But you said it was a funny show, so I want to know what you're laughing
because
at.
it's like
is it under comedy?
They're so honest.
They're so honest.
They're
like,
so brutally honest.
I heard they're really strong. What? For real?
So it's like they kind of played. I feel like they kind of played to the stereotype. It's funny because the editors kind of played to the stereotypes.
You know what they say about autistic people, right?
No,
they're really strong.
They're really strong. One, and like they're really smart in like one area.
yeah.
What do they call that?
Autistic,
bro. What the fuck?
No,
never mind. Okay, so they're really strong in one area.
No,
what do you mean?
This fucking guy. No, they're really strong and they're really smart in one area.
Yeah, like they like hyper focus on like one thing.
Right.
They learn everything about.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah. No, I know. I have a cousin who's on the spectrum, and the guy's in like university. He has straight A's. He's had straight A's like his whole life.
Yeah.
Like super intelligent.
Yeah, there's functioning autistic. That Kanye West said he was autistic.
Kanye West also said a lot of other things.
I think we're all like on
autistic
on the spectrum, like somewhere.
Speak for yourself.
You mean no one's normal?
Nobody's normal.
I used to think people were normal, and I just thought I was the only weirdo.
No,
and then I'm like, oh shit,
everyone has their like tics or their like.
Yeah, everyone's weird, bro, in their own way.
Yeah,
everyone just tries to act normal. That's what I saw at Target that one time that we were on that acid. I was like, oh shit, everyone's just trying to fit in. It feels fake.
For real, that's what's going on.
So Gyspy Rose made it out, and she's getting a lot of publications right now just because it was a very popular case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds.
It's pretty fucked up though.
It is.
God damn, fucking.
But she wanted her mom out, right?
Like was she mad at her mom?
I know, but she wanted her mom to die, right?
Well, probably. She probably told her boyfriend like all the fucked up shit that was happening, and he's like, "Oh,
and
what?"
led him to kill her. Probably.
That's what I think happened.
Because I'm sure before he met her, he wasn't gonna kill her.
No.
Well, he didn't know her. He didn't know she existed.
Maybe rape her because wasn't he like a rapist?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Nah, that's insane.
So
bro.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you to ask me a question.
So let's say you're at the mall, okay?
No, bro.
I'm hitting.
And you have a gun.
Oh, okay.
Like you got a handgun. Like you carry a weapon on you, all right?
All right.
We must not be in California, right?
No, we're in California. Let's say we're in California. Registered, you're a registered owner, whatever, okay? And all of a sudden, this guy busts out.
I'm shooting him.
In front of you, and he starts killing people. Pop, 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 pop. Where are you going to shoot him? Where are you shooting this guy?
Head.
The head?
Whoa. I'm probably gonna aim for like the stomach because if I aim for the head, it's gonna just continue to go up.
Yeah.
I'm not a great shooter.
Yeah, fools are gonna think they're John Wick and shit. Like if you just aim at the torso,
oh shit!
If you just aim at the torso, you have a higher chance of hitting it.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm gonna aim at his trigger finger, bro.
Personally, me, I don't miss. You know, so.
Okay.
Personally, I would do some Angelina Jolie
I'll curve
shit.
the bullet.
Swerve the bullet around the innocent person, and then have it swerve around her, and then just hit the guy directly in his eye.
From one end of the mall to the other, the bullet just goes.
Smoking
like this,
barrel, gun still held up, and he hits the ground. I just like.
Jail. They're going to jail.
That reminds me.
I'm just going sticking up behind him and cracking his neck like that.
That reminds me. The guns. What do we think about John Morant? He served his 25 games for the guns. You know who John Morant is?
Yeah,
right?
the guy that. Yeah.
So he comes back, has this crazy game-winning dunk, let's say, right? And his celebration is him like
shooting at the crowd.
with the bazooka.
No, he did like some double fucking. He went
like that, and then he went like that. I was like, a bazooka. I was like, damn, bro. This guy does not learn this lesson.
That's funny.
Wait, so okay, you guys would kill the shooter? That's what I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
No, that was amazing.
No, bro, I'm just gonna let him shoot everyone and hope he gets
While I have my gun.
Okay.
What would you do, Monty?
Yeah.
No, I'd shoot him back. I'd shoot him. I shoot to kill at that point.
Oh no, because you would shoot for any other reason when he's shooting people.
Oh, he's mad at you, bro.
What other reason would you?
Well, you would want him to die because what if he turns around and shoots you?
If I'm gonna use my gun, I'm gonna fucking want you to die. There's no other reason why you would shoot someone to not kill them.
You wouldn't stun him.
All right, boys. All right.
No, I said I would shoot to kill.
I would shoot to kill. First of all, okay.
If you ever shoot, it better be to kill. Because what the fuck are you shooting for?
What do you guys think about Joe Biden pardoning everyone who's ever had a marijuana offense and still in prison?
We'll see.
How this is something he should have done like years ago.
Do you guys think?
I think now he's saying that's because elections are coming up,
right?
And that's like a big thing. That's
right. Immigration is another big thing. Apparently, the biggest caravan headed here.
Right now, they need all these great ideas.
Did you guys see that? How they said that the Biden administration will prosecute any Texas Rangers who try to deport any immigrants coming across the border.
Oh.
Do you guys see that?
I mean,
that you can get in trouble now if you try to do your job as a border patrol agent. What do you guys think about that?
All right, because there's two sides to that.
Okay,
you know, like you're getting arrested for doing your job.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fair. Then also like, what kind of immigrant are you like arresting?
Yeah.
Like is it like a drug person?
Are you one of those
rapists
Trump was talking about?
How are you? How are you to like establish what this person is?
Exactly. It's a tricky.
A moral test.
It's a fine
It's a slippery
line,
slope.
Slippery slope.
At some
Yeah.
point, weren't they like catching people at the border with like AK-47s tatted at them? Like,
Yeah.
At this point, I want them doing their jobs. Like, there's no reason anyone with an AK tatted on them should be coming into this country.
It's just an expression. Oh, this?
Yeah, like
Express yourself somewhere else, buddy.
yeah, I think it's and then also they're like eligible for free healthcare, but like people, Americans aren't eligible for free healthcare. What's going on?
Dude,
what the fuck is going
Honestly,
on? And I love
it
my
sucks,
people,
but I'm not mad at it because my parents at some point were those immigrants that needed that help. So
yeah. Like I said,
I'm not mad at it.
Like I said, it's a slippery slope. You know,
it sucks because there's definitely like a lot of lazy people out there. Because although my parents would have needed that, like I know that they wouldn't have stopped working as hard as they did. But there is a lot of lazy people out there that take advantage of a lot of these things. And that's what makes it bad for everyone, you know?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think why people aren't okay with that is because like that's our tax dollars. Like we get money taken away from us.
You said white people or why people?
Why people? So in a sense, we pay for that. So
but we pay for everything, bro.
Yeah. So that's why people aren't okay with it. And they want to make sure their tax dollars are going to the things that they want. But
like what? Potholes and shit?
Potholes.
I don't know.
All right. Do we want to get into some questions or what?
I have a couple. You guys have some?
I got a couple.
All right. You go first.
All right. What are some ideas to reduce the homeless population in America?
Shoot them. Fucking... what is that? What is those called? Those fucking squads? Those shooting squads?
A
fire squad?
It's a fire squad.
The lower housing rates.
That ain't gonna help shit, bro. That's just gonna cause more homelessness. When people see the level lowered, they're just gonna like, okay, we just lower everything. Like, I think that at this point you gotta like pick them out.
Shoot them, like you said.
Not shoot them, but pick them out.
I know a guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was pretty much. He had the same idea as that. Like,
I was only kidding, but
this guy was serious.
Not like
the guy I was talking about.
At this point, we gotta choose them out. Like
at this point, we gotta
go one by one. It sounds crazy, but this is what I would do if I was the governor of LA. Let's say LA. I would make sure that I evaluate every single one. You're gonna know if one is a lost cause or not. When you see that one is kind of
rehabilitating.
Yeah, you could probably send them off to fucking Palm Springs. Pay it out of our tax dollars. You're gonna take it and do something stupid with it anyways. Fucking rehabilitate these guys. Get them jobs, and I mean, not problem solved, but hopefully it'll help a little bit. Now, what we do with the ones that are no return, I don't know, bro. Get rid of them. Send them to war.
Give them a purpose. Yeah. Make them join the military or something.
DMT,
yeah, just experiment with them. Fucking
experiment.
Yeah,
that's
DMT.
Experiment. I mean,
use them for CIA.
Obviously, look up their family. Give them one more chance to be like, hey, we found your family member. We're about to use them for some tests. This is your chance to like claim your family member in a sense, right?
And none of this is like legal. This
is just what I would do if I was the governor of LA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If I'm the governor of
what's better than nothing?
If I'm the governor of California, I'm doing some shit like that.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
Because you're helping the good, and then I mean the bad. Everyone knows is only going to get worse.
Yeah, you're giving them a second chance, and then you're kind of repurposing them. Like instead of them not doing anything on the streets,
and of course we're going to give them crack. They're going to be well taken care of.
I would just ship them off to like some random island. And then just
Epstein
have them start their own population over there or something. Here, you guys figure it out.
You guys figure it out.
All right, guys, see ya.
Watch them come up with rockets and all this shit. Form an alliance with China. Oh, shit.
You guys are no longer welcome to.
China pulls up on them, takes care of them and shit, turns them into
if you see some of those houses they live in, bro, they're quite creative if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
The tents and
there you go.
stuff.
All right, next question. Should there be restrictions on meat consumption since animal agriculture are causing global warming?
Should animals what was the first part?
Should there be restrictions on meat consumption since animal agriculture is causing global warming?
I don't know if there should be, but at some point there will be.
Yeah,
I think that everyone's family at some point will be like, okay, you're only allowed like this many pounds of beef, this many pounds of chicken, and this many pounds of pork a week. And that's when, like, in a way, everything's gonna go back in circles where we're gonna be trading off our own like rations and shit. Like, I don't eat pork, but I do eat chicken, and you like pork, and you know.
Well, they're already promoting like worm protein, so I think they're kind of preparing us for that, or like bug protein and shit.
That's fine. They just got to work on the branding on that, because as of right now, I don't want to eat worm protein.
Yeah,
but if we grow up like as kids being like, like worms, like you might be more accepting of that change.
Oh, this shit's fire.
There's someone in this country that like looks at worms and like, fuck yeah. Not in this country, but like in this world. You know?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Fools all jacked.
Light snack right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's not more so for like global warming. I don't really care about global warming. I care more about like the way these animals like live in these factories is brutal. Like, you know, so if it's for that, then yeah, fuck it. You know,
fuck them.
Let's ration it.
We gotta eat.
Dude, so if people had to kill their own, like, you know,
their own farm animals, they would see like,
then they would know
up.
exactly.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. We just see a pretty little package in the store with a farm and a happy like animal on there. You're
and
like,
I just associate that to tasting quite delicious.
Ground beef. Yeah.
Huh.
Smiling cow.
All right. Next question: should there be services that allow people to end their life and their quality of life has been, if their quality of life has been significantly decreased? I think yes.
What? One of our first pods, didn't we talk about the suicide pods and you were like anti them, and now you're saying yes?
Well, I was anti them because I'm like, and this was 2 years ago. So let me tell you, I've grown as a person. I've experienced more things. I've seen more circumstances. I think if you're a miserable fucking person, and I'm talking miserable, and I'm saying like, let's say you have like a health deficiency, you have
every
like
morning
a year,
I wake up and I break my legs
or some shit like that. Like, let's say you have a year left to live, and you're diagnosed that you're gonna die from like this certain condition and shit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I don't want to live the rest of my life like, fuck, I'm about to die, and like, I don't like. I think you should have that option if like under certain circumstances. I don't think if you're like, oh, I'm having a bad day, let me go fucking take myself out, because there's some people who act very impulsively.
Exactly. How do you prevent that from happening? How do you prevent?
You have to like sign up for it, and you have to like register it.
Go through
checkpoints.
Oh yeah, bro, my appointment to kill myself is in 3 months.
No,
like,
it's checkpoints.
Just booked it. No, what it is like you go, you're like, hey, I want to kill myself. Okay, you know, first you have to see these requirements.
Let's see if you qualify to kill yourself.
Nope, you're not miserable enough.
No, a mental evaluation.
Looks like you're living pretty lavish, actually.
No, a mental evaluation.
Yeah, evaluation.
They don't let you buy a gun without a license, without a mental test first.
Yeah, and not only that, I would have it so that you have to go through an experience as in, all right, for the next couple months, or I don't know, you got to come over here, help out at this charity, help, like, you know, kind of do like kind of good things for people. And see if that gives you like a different.
Guy that gave us food last week. Yeah, he killed himself.
Nah, because some people are.
Well, that's the thing. Like that can change, you know, a person's life.
Yeah,
you know, just like changing their environment and stuff.
Yeah, I'm only speaking to the people who have like fucking health problems and shit like that. Like, I don't. Who knows? I've been through shit myself, you know.
Yeah.
And I've been times where I'm like, not like I'm gonna take myself out, but I've been pretty low, you know. But I don't think I've ever wanted someone to be like, hey, you know, like, if you want to like kill yourself, like, it's okay. Like, I think you have to be, like I said, very, very careful with that branding, and we have to establish it as like a kind of something more for like people who have like health problems. I think.
Okay.
For sure.
Like people who need like machines to like breathe for their whole life.
It's like, hey, bro, do you want to do this? Like,
well, yeah, I think you should have. Yeah, it's a choice. You know.
Yeah.
People should have the option. I don't think it's
personally
bad.
Me. I'm anti it, but that's just me.
Yeah, I have friends who killed themselves too. So I'm like, and there's some people who are like, that's selfish of you. Yeah. How could you? But you don't know what that person was going through.
Exactly. Bro. Yeah, I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm saying if that's what you want to do or whatever, like then.
And they had to take themselves out pretty gnarly, you know. So I'm like, I wouldn't want that. Like, if you're really like that, like, bro, you know. Yeah, they're pretty grim. Like I said, let's get away from this.
Yeah.
Should there be services that allow people to... Oh, sorry. That was the same one. All right, next. Yeah, your question? I got a couple more. But
I was about to just say, let's save the rest for the next week because sometimes we're low on questions. But
no, we're not.
We're never low on questions.
The fuck? But we'll save them for next week. It's okay. It's all right. And we won't bore you guys out with these scenarios.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well... It's a new year. You guys, I don't even know. I didn't want to end there for the fucking new year. I want to fucking be like, hell yeah, we're about to get some fucking money. We're about to kill our fucking goals.
Last year
we're about to go crazy.
Last year we had champagne.
Yeah.
Confetti. This year is just gonna be more chill. We're gonna be focused on the fucking.
You know what? It's because we're focused on the 100th episode, which is next week.
You're right. That's when we're gonna go
Tune
crazy.
in. We got special surprises.
Oh, we got a special surprise for you. I'm telling you guys right now. You know. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andre. I'm here with Laz.
Yep.
I'm here with Monty. Chris, say what up. Yeah. It's the Lord's Taking This Shit podcast, the hottest motherfucking podcast in the world. We'll be back next week with another episode for your head top. It's episode 100. You gotta subscribe to our YouTube, IG, everything, baby. Let's go.